Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another great episode of Historically Haunted Vodcast. This week we got some great guests. Again, I say that every week, but it's true because I get nothing but great guests here. And these are some people in the field. A lot of you may know because they share a lot. They do a lot. They're involved in a lot of groups. They're constantly sharing people's stuff. You're always getting likes and hearts from them. They work. They're both founders of Beyond the Veil Investigations, based out of Cleveland, Ohio. And they both do a lot of networking and basically just content type stuff, producing for Paraflixx. And you guys know Paraflixx. So without further ado, hello, Betsy. Thanks for chiming in. I always count on you to watch. How are you? I'm going to bring in my guests right now, Francis and Doug Weber. What is up?
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Ohio.
Yeah.
Hello, Ohio. John Huntington, what's up, brother? Thanks for tuning in. So let me, before we get going, I mean, obviously we talked a little bit before the show. How's everything going? Everything's going good. Of course, COVID's behind us. You guys ready to start the new year this summer?
Yeah.
Ready to move past it. It's a beautiful thing.
Absolutely. I'm going to ask a question before we get the audience to kind of chime in now. Betsy says hello. Betsy is she's like she runs with the Searchers, Shane Pittman and them. She kind of sells merch, does stuff with them.
Okay.
She's very cool. And they seem very supportive. So did you guys? I got to know, how'd you guys meet? Obviously, you founded this together, so you must have been together first. Was it a?
We actually both used to work at elementary school. I was head of discipline, and he worked in the special education class. And that's how we met. So.
Yeah.
Very cool.
We're from Arizona.
We're from Tucson.
Yeah.
So we're Cleveland, Ohio has been like the past 10 years, but before that, it was Tucson, Arizona.
Awesome. See, and that's why I love this, because I don't know it all. I can research, and you guys are you're not like me. You're not so much in spreading everything about your personal life. You're pretty much just use Facebook for networking like me. So I like to get to the show. I like to get to know my friends and get to know about you guys. I didn't know you're from the West Coast, Arizona.
Yeah, Southern Arizona, Tucson, man. Shout out to the Fox. Whoa.
Yep.
Yes, I love Westerns, and that's UFO country, and I love Jesse James, all that shit. So who were you like? Was she like, hey, so I like ghosts? I mean, like, how did it?
That's pretty much it.
Really.
You were a
Well,
kid.
I've had experiences my whole life, and I shared them with when we got together. I shared some of my experience with them, and he never really dealt with any of it, And then we dealt with it together once we moved into the house. We had our experiences, but.
Wow.
It was always pretty cool. He'd watch shows and stuff, but he'd never been with somebody who had actually dealt with some of the things I dealt with growing up. So,
yeah.
It was all new to me, man. I had never experienced anything like it.
Really? You were open to it. I mean, everybody's a fan of Ghostbusters, and we all love the ghost hunters and all that stuff. But did you ever get a little bit like, oh, I kind of want to do this stuff one day?
Really what it was, of course, there's this big, long story about everything we went through, but the start of our paranormal investigation was, we're lucky enough where we live in Ohio to be close to the Ohio State Reformatory. And we did it, where they filmed the Shawshank. They're an amazing place. We've been there many times. But we did a day tour, and we saw a brochure, a pamphlet or whatever, saying, oh, check out our overnight ghost hunts. And right there, our ears perked up. We're like, never even heard of an overnight ghost hunt. And so we signed up.
Kidding.
Yeah.
No shit. Right. Wow.
Signed up.
And honestly, most people will either go, nope, not for me, or like, whoa. And that's our people. That's kind of our group. We're just like, yeah, give me a flashlight. What's up? Yeah. That's cool. And you guys took the head first dive, and you've never looked back since. And look where you guys are now. Paraflixx is growing every day. And Beyond the Veil Investigations too. I mean, you guys, what do you have planned for the near future? You guys have anything in the next month or two that you can talk about?
Yeah, we're going on vacation with our kids next week to kind of spend some quality time with them. We're going to come back and go full force. We already have 9 places lined up. We already have, I think, 5 already done. We're going through all the evidence right now. So we're coming full force this year. So
awesome. John Cahill says, what's up? Awesome. That's all. I think, and a lot of people are getting right to it. Nicole. Hey, Nicole. Betsy says you guys are close. Yeah, Betsy's from Arkansas. She lives in Colorado now.
We drove to Arkansas on the way here.
Yeah, she grew up in Little Rock. She used to babysit Chelsea Clinton. That's
nice.
No shit. So obviously being born out there and kind of shifting to Cleveland, but you've kind of adapted where you are, and it sounds like you've done your research.
Oh yeah. Like I said before, we're lucky, man. Up here in Ohio, in the surrounding states, Cleveland, Ohio, West Virginia, Pennsylvania, Kentucky, Indiana, it is loaded, completely loaded with locations. So
yeah,
it's hard for us to travel just a short time and be at any location we want to. Places that are off the radar, some that people have never even heard of. So it's fun.
You speak of my language. That's what I'm about. And you know that because you guys have been following me for a while and I've been following you back.
You go everywhere.
Well, that's what it's about because as you say, and that's a good point, both of you say, every place has got history and hauntings. If you look, sure, you have Eastern State Penn, you got Lizzie Borden's, you got New Orleans. But if you look in your town, you're like look at the old historical society. Look at that old meeting house. Maybe the oldest cemetery you have in your county. There's a story to be told, man. If you want to look for it, you're right. And a lot of that goes with the territory, like you say, out west, the old gunslingers, Billy the Kid and shit. That's cool. You guys work with do you guys work with the what is it? The cryptic paranormal show guys? Ray Gooseby and them. Do you work with them?
No, I know who they are and everything, but we haven't.
Okay, they do the Ohio State Seminary or Reformatory or something too, I think.
There's a Madison Seminary up here, and then there's the Ohio State Reformatory. They're both within an hour drive from where we are.
Oh, very cool. You got like the Christmas tree house. I'm in a Christmas story house with a Lego lamp. Yeah, that's a nice old Victorian house. So that's cool. We got a question. Awesome, Nicole's good people. She runs a show on Paranormal King Radio Network. What's the scariest place you guys have been to? Maybe scariest as a whole, or maybe to either of you. You can answer separately if you want.
For me, it's probably been Pennhurst State School. That place was so active the minute we walked in there.
Pennsylvania.
The emotion you felt when you went in every room. For me, by far, that's the most intense location to date that we've been to.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
How about you, sir?
To be perfectly honest with you, I just simply have to agree.
Yeah.
It was my own location we've ever investigated.
Yeah.
That place has a lot of hype. It's very popular, very famous, but I can tell you right now, from someone who tries to not buy into stuff like that, it lived up to the hype. It is incredible.
And
That's cool.
We always just us two there because we do private. So it was really intense to be in such a huge location, just the two of us. It was very heavy.
Extremely creepy and extremely haunted.
Yeah.
It's a bucket list. I got a bucket list of mile. Everybody's like, well, you've been to so many places. I'm like, yeah, and I got like 3,000 on my bucket list.
Yeah.
And that's one of them. Ohio's loaded with a lot of history and shit. Ohio was a big part of the Civil War. It's right next to Pennsylvania, right next to New York. It's really right there in the middle. They had to come from somewhere. So
that's what Madison Seminary is. It was a place where they were widows of Civil War soldiers. Yeah. It was a place for them to go and live when they didn't have a home anymore.
A lot of sad energy there. A lot of sad energy left behind. You guys ever get a chance to go back to Arizona? You going back recently, or
No.
We haven't been back since we moved here. It's been a few years, but we're planning a trip within the next couple just to make it out there. We've got some teams that we're affiliated with that know of some pretty good locations down there, and then of course to see family.
Our daughter's we moved out here when she was 2 weeks old, so we want to take her back to show her. Show
her roots. Yeah, get back to the orange clay and the yellow. Yeah, get back to the. I want to go Route 66 so fucking bad. I really think when I saw my mom's house, I get an RV. I want to try. You know me, I love try. I'm a gypsy soul, and I love traveling. It's so cool. There's so much secret stuff. You're like, wow, that's not like, because of course. Oh, have you been to Maine? Have you been to New England?
No, we want to go there.
The closest to New England we've been is Pennhurst. That's just outside of Philadelphia.
Yeah.
So we did a little vacation. Unfortunately, it was during COVID. So all the downtown Philly stuff, all the Ben Franklin and the American Revolution Museum, all that stuff was shut down when we went. So.
Oh, no. The Liberty Bell, everything?
Everything.
Oh.
We couldn't really enjoy it, but we did go, and we did get to go see Valley Forge, because that's an outdoor place, and that was incredible. Yeah. But Pennhurst, that's the closest we've been to New England.
Yeah. Wow. Never even been to like New York or even met Salem. Well, you know what that means? I'm a tour guide. If I'm in New England when you're here, you fucking guys, I'm coming down. I'll bring you to Salem. I'll bring you to Witches' Graves. I know there's a vampire. Mermaids are seen off Cape Cod where they film Jaws and shit. I mean, I won't take all your time, but I'd love to just, you know what I mean? I love good people, and I love sharing my knowledge with people that appreciate it. Show you Stephen King's house, whatever. I mean, life's too short, and I think COVID has really shook people up going, let's go see shit. I don't want to be, you know what I mean?
Yeah. We didn't let it stop us, man. We really didn't. We were out there. We were out there doing stuff. We were filming, traveling. We had to wear our mask and we couldn't go certain places, but we were out there.
Y'all are some busy beavers. What's some of the funnest stuff that you've done as far as filming goes, or just?
Probably one of the funnest things this past summer, we went to Ashmore Estates. And we took our kids with us.
Yep, Ashmore.
And,
Okay,
in Illinois, yeah. And like our poster that we see on our page, that's actually our little girl. We put her in the hallways of Ashmore Estates.
Oh, dude.
All the lights out because she wanted to ghost hunt for a little bit. And we those are photos of her in that hallway. And we actually did we let them, because we always do private tours to let them see where we investigate so they can be part of it in some way.
Yep.
And then we take them to hotels and then we investigate all night. But she actually, she walked in there and she had this feeling about this room and she wanted to hold our recorder. Sure enough, she got EVPs in this room. It was incredible just to watch her. You know, it was so much fun. And she wanted to stay the whole night, but I didn't feel comfortable with that. So I'm like,
cool
she's her do that. Yeah.
Yeah, she's a little bit of you both, and now that means she's full. She's wow. So yeah, she that's pretty cool, and she digs that stuff. So you guys explain to her, Daddy explains to her, and I mean, in doses, of course. You got to be gentle with fragile minds, but I mean, you know, that's cool. You get them started. Very cool. So let's go off a little bit. We got a whole hour, and I like to talk different stuff. What do you guys dig for music? You guys are in Mushroomheadville. My Mushroomhead.
Yeah, metalhead through and through, man. 100%. Lately, I've been getting into Lorna Shore and some of the metalcore scene because I can't get enough of those vocals and the heavy.
It's like fucking Satan spewing out. Oh my, love it! I used to sing heavy metal for a couple of years. My band, Culling the Herd from Maine.
Nice.
Yeah, we used to get compared to like Lamb of God, almost like Lamb of God, Pantera, because I used to hang myself with a noose. I have a cow skull in the back of my car still, and shit. But I love Lorna Shore. I saw them on the American Satan tour with like Dying Fetus. Yeah, and like it was Massachusetts. Who else? I forget now. Oceano's right. And Lorna Shore, I ever asked everybody. They always go, I like metal and I like Pantera or Kiss. No one ever says Lorna Shore. That's dope.
Although Lamb of God is one of my all-time favorites. I can listen to that from morning till night. I love those guys. But I listen to it. We listen to a whole array of stuff, honestly. Yeah. Metalcore is what I'm into right now. That and some Whitechapel. I'm getting into that too.
When a demon defiles a witch. Great video, great song. I tell you, as a ghost, as a paranormal guy, you watch that video and it's like the dude from Poltergeist talking to some witch and she's cutting herself with blood. Watch the video, man. Yeah, I don't want to get to Lamb of God is one of my favorites. Them, Devil Driver, Mushroomhead's cool. I like Mushroomhead. Mushroomhead's from, I actually my band opened up for Mushroomhead back in like 2004, and they're from Cleveland. Kind of not as heavy as the metalcore stuff, and I like D'Antwood and stuff, and I'll go back to CCR if I'm getting baked or whatever. You know what I mean? But what about,
I don't know anything about that.
Well, yeah, I got a med card. In Maine, it's legal. We're good. Do you you like metal too?
Oh yeah, we have a created playlist that we all listen to. Our daughter loves. She walks around screaming Lorna Shore all the time.
Oh my god, it's dope. Yeah, I mean that's cool. Like I said, I love it all. I'll listen to Eminem, Cypress Hill, whatever I fancy. I'll throw in Pink Floyd or whatever just to chill at the end of a long day. But I love my metal. I love it's relaxing.
You're exactly the same way, man. All kinds of stuff.
I think it goes good with ghost hunting. When you're going to an investigation, you're cranking some shit. You're let's go. You know,
it's so funny. It's so funny. We like to post our my stories or whatever on Instagram, and we'll pick a different song each time. And I told my wife, I'm like, oh, there's this old Whitechapel song called "Alone in a Morgue," and I'm like, next time we do a morgue, we should put that song. And then I read the fucking lyrics, and it's about necrophilia. I'm like, oh. Maybe we won't put that in our My Stories.
And it's funny because Whitechapel's actually like a Christian band. They really are. And they're from Tennessee, and they're named after Whitechapel, England, where the slangs were for Jack the Ripper. But they're actually the Christian band. Like As They Lay Dying, and the lead singer As They Lay Dying got a hitman to kill his wife, and so that who knows how good these. I mean, whatever. I like music for what it is. Whitechapel's fucking dope. Yeah, for sure. All that stuff. Slipknot. I've been to Iowa and saw Paul Gray's grave last summer and shit like that.
We just saw Slipknot last year. Every year, the Mansfield prison, they do an incarceration. It's like a tattoo festival plus metal festival. It's like a 3-day, 3-night kind of thing, and we got to see Killswitch Engage open for Slipknot.
Yeah.
On the grounds.
Love Killswitch. Oh, dude, in a haunted historic location, dude? What
Yeah.
a bonus.
Lamb of God's coming this summer in July. We're going to go see them there.
Yep.
Oh, looks like I'm camping out in your front yard this July. I'll tear my fucking shitbox down there and camp out.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's so much fun. They have famous tattoo artists come in and you get tattoos. And
Oh,
cool.
Paul Booth and stuff. Yeah, all the big dogs. Let's switch a little bit now to what do you guys do for like local? What's your go-to? Like, say you go to an investigation, would you guys go like to like out to eat after the next day or prior? Is there something you have like a ritual? Let's go get it. You know,
we try to not eat so heavy because I have a loud stomach. Like even if I'm not necessarily passing gas or whatever, but my stomach is loud. So when I'm trying to do an EVP session, my stomach ruins a lot of them.
Smart.
So try to eat on the lighter side before, but one ritual we do have is when we travel, before we head home in the morning, we always stop at Wendy's and get one of the breakfast baconators. That's our tradition.
He has to do that every time.
So there is a little, see, everybody's got a food, whether it's gummy bears or a steak or a hot dog or a baconator.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. What about you guys? Do any like tea or anything? Are you into? I'm gonna switch real quick. I'm all over the place. I get ADD, so don't mind me. But do you guys use herbs and sage and stuff too? Thinking of that type shit.
We use sage.
We sage our house.
We sage our house. We don't really use it in investigations or in the car before and after, but we will come home and cleanse ourselves and cleanse our house just to, we've had things follow us home. And so one thing we learned to do from, meeting people that online and stuff, ghost hunting people, they showed us the right way to sage our house. So we do that. Mm-hmm. And it tends to work.
That's cool. So Francis, what's your go-to for a meal? I know you're a girl. Girls like to talk about food, but is there a certain shake you get?
No, we just usually eat pizza right before. And Code Red. Code Red's my favorite drink to ghost hunt with. So
Mountain Dews are good for ghost hunting because it helps you kind of burp if you feel nervous, but it gives you the energy too. Yeah, I'm a Mountain Dew guy, and I love Code Red. That's a video game. It's a video game drink.
You, but it's good.
Yeah, and Domino's, man. I go Domino's at $2 for the deal. Plus, they give you $3 back now.
Yeah,
pizza's good. Whatever.
Can't go wrong.
That's cool.
And no matter where you are, they'll deliver.
That's right.
Amen. Nicole says she likes iced coffee. Yeah, iced coffee is good in the morning. I'm more type of guy. If I do it at night, I get the shakes. So my ADD, like I say, gets me kind of bad. So what do you guys get? Let's see. What do you guys get for like a bucket list? Like what's something you have to do? Like we got to do it this year. Is it New Orleans, Salem, or is it something local that you just wanted to do that you haven't?
What's your bucket list?
This coming year, I want to do Monroe House.
In Indiana, yeah.
I want to do Waverly Hills.
That's definitely
Asylum.
And I want to do the new Indiana State Sanatorium. That's my must. I have to do that this year.
Oh, so, I heard they fixed that up a little bit too. They put some money into that recently.
Yeah. They just opened it up last year.
Adam Kimmel is incredible. He owns Fairfield County and Madison, which we've done both of those, and they are some of the most haunted locations we've been to. So I'm very excited to go to this one.
Yeah, I hear he's pretty good people. I hear he runs a good show over there. A good product or whatever.
Yeah, him and his whole team, they're really nice people.
Genuinely nice people.
That's cool. Yeah. I dig that. I see you guys all watching in chat. If I do skip any of your questions, please feel free to ask again. Betsy asked one, do you use or have crystals? You did mention about the sage. She's kind of the witchy side. Do you have rocks or anything?
I've never used crystals, though. Honestly, I've been actually talking to him about getting some for our house because we have a lot of activities often in here, especially in our daughter's room. Ooh. So actually, I've been talking to him about that. I think I want to start lining the house. I'm gonna, find out the best ones because she's very uneasy in her room. So I think that's actually something we've been talking about doing for sure.
And spirits know that.
Yeah.
Do you think something followed y'all home?
It's been around us for a long time. I think it's just been around me. And then when my daughter was born, I think it just ignited it even more.
That long?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Not bad.
No.
I mean, our former situation was really bad with what we went through, but this house is not bad. It's just a lot of energy.
It wants you to know it's there, so to speak, I guess. It wants you to, hey, I'm here, y'all.
Yep.
Nicole Gaspard asks, what do you like to use for spiritual protection? Beer burps.
Can't go wrong.
We more just use we have a special saying that we do that we keep private, but that we do before and after to kind of.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, to protect ourselves and our daughter, because we know that for a long time the house would be very energized after investigation. So we really we learned to change things. So it made it more calm when we came back home, if that makes any sense.
Nope, that's a good answer. And of course, being drained, you guys get the hangover, I'm sure, a little bit sometimes.
And then we come home and we don't sleep because we come home and she's up. So we're up all day, all night. We don't sleep after.
Boy, double duty. Good boy.
Yeah. There are some times when we're really far, though, at the end of an investigation, we'll get a little motel or hotel room just to get a couple hours of shut-eye. Just so we're driving home after a little bit of sleep during the day. So it helps me drive home.
Yeah, that's safe and smart. I mean, and you know it. You don't try to be the tough guy, and I can just, you know it. Your body's telling you. I've been to some where it's like, I need to fucking rest. I can't go on night 2. There's no way. I'm going to get taken advantage of. I need my strength. St. Albans Asylum.
Stop.
Yeah, St. Albans in Radford, Virginia, man. We did 2 nights, and the second night I was like, I had to go in. I'm like, I was in the mortuary with a reverend at 2 a.m. Friday, or into Saturday morning. And I said, all right, here we go, Saturday night. I got my 6 hours in the hotel. I said, I'm going in this, make it sure. That's the real deal. I want to ask you guys, do you guys see the difference in certain places? You go in some places like, okay, it's all right. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You can feel when you walk into certain ones, like, oh, it's kind of, when you walk in other ones, you're just like right in the chest, the minute you walk in.
I love that you guys are in it together too. Like with me and Heather. I mean, that's my girl, and she'll tell me I don't feel right about this place, and I could tell. You and Doug, you guys talk about it. I mean, you're both co-founders, so you're both just like, yeah. What do you think? And I feel like you guys are a solid team in that, and that's really what makes it is listening to each other and bouncing ideas and whatnot. You a techie dude at all? Either of you?
Not so much. I mean, when it comes to the video editing, we have some pretty good software, and I've really gotten into that the past few years.
He does all of that because I don't know what I'm doing.
I love the computer side, taking the footage and then taking the audio and putting it together.
Yep.
And creating an episode. Which is I love doing that. But as far as ghost hunting, we keep it pretty simple.
Yeah.
We have a couple of recorders. We have a camera, a spirit box, and then we got a REM pod last year. We've been playing with that, but that's it.
We like the simplicity of, very little.
Yeah.
We don't have too much tech going on in our ghost hunts.
It's funny. That's amazing. I always tell people, when people ask me what my spirit box is, I go, you know what's funny? I go 9, maybe 10 out of 10 people that see ghosts, they're laying in bed, making a sandwich, walking around. They're not sitting there with a thing going, say my name. What color hat am I wearing? What year is it? Like, you know what I mean? Just, it'll fucking talk to you if it talks to you. I went to the Oliver House in Massachusetts, and I sat in a corner, and the girl came in. She goes, my God, you're sitting here with nothing? And I scared her. She came in with the buzzers and beep, beep, beep. And I'm just like, shut up. Like, radio sweeping backwards. And I'm sitting there alone with my recorder, and I'm taking pictures, and I'm just in the moment. I just want the ghost to talk to me. I don't, and I feel like you say, less is more, I think sometimes. That's killer. You guys agree to that. You know what I mean? Let's talk about Paraflixx. How'd you get hooked up with those guys doing some of that stuff? They're growing. That's a big little underground sort of outfit getting big.
It's been on the grow, man. It's been doing really well lately.
Yeah.
When it first started, we started out on YouTube. After a couple of years of YouTube, we just, heard rumors through the grapevine of this whole Netflix for the paranormal thing starting up.
Yeah. Yeah.
We looked it up, got in touch with some of the executives, and had a couple meetings, and they decided that we would be a good fit for their new streaming service. So, it was.
Yeah.
Passionate people that care, and you're doing something, and your family people, and you, like you say, you're not trying to be millionaires out of this. You're not trying to be famous, but if the opportunity comes to grab it, and you can help yourself and your family, and you're doing something you love, it's not even a job, then fucking go for it. Absolutely. Absolutely. We got a half hour left, but let's plug some stuff. Where can people find you guys, your stuff on? Name drop some YouTube or whatever for those that don't know.
Yeah, we're on YouTube, Beyond the Veil Investigations. We're on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. We're on all of it.
Yeah.
We post all our clips, and because our most important thing is getting the evidence out there, and just because we believe so much in what we do, we want people to know that, to people who maybe are hesitant to believe in it, to just take a look, because it's real, and we take it very seriously, what we do, and we catch such incredible evidence, and we just want to share it with everybody.
Yeah.
That's the point, just get it out there.
It's tough. Our field is still growing. Sure, Ed and Lorraine and Hans Holzer and all those people really kind of built a plateau for us, but we still get the chuckles.
Oh,
Oh, you're a ghost hunter. Oh, you do that. Oh, you're one of them. I get that, like almost like a rock star or something. Oh, really? You believe in that stuff? I go, the stuff that I've seen would turn you fucking gray. But I go, you know what's funny? I seen your type every time. You come with me on a weekend investigation to an 1700 graveyard or the witch house in Salem. Spend the night with me there, and then tomorrow morning, when you're fucking. But it's cool. Like you say, I like turning non-believers into believers, but at the same time, we get ridiculed sometimes, and we're thick-skinned, and your evidence speaks for yourself. I think a lot of the stuff has come a long way as far as research goes, and specialism and stuff. And for those of you who don't know, Beyond the Veil Investigations, their name right there says it all. Type that in, you'll find it on all their platforms. Like I said, on the bottom, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook.
Oh, yeah. You type it into Google, we're on there.
Yeah. Instagram. They do a lot of good stuff on their stories a lot. And the best part is, as they're promoting themselves, like I say, like Francis is sharing the stuff in groups or liking the stuff. And it's like, I'm always like, sweet. Like, it's cool to have like para-unity is a real thing if you just find the right people. Yeah. If people talk shit. But it's cool. And that's why I had to have you guys on, because you're a big part in this field as far as like, in my eyes.
Backs, who's going to, right? We got to be out there and help each other.
Yep. And we've never met. I mean, you're fucking in Ohio, but it's like we're all in it for the right reasons. We're trying to help each other out and find the examples. I think I follow them on all platforms. But if not, I will after the show. Thank you, Facebook user. I don't know.
Facebook user, thank you.
That is not. I don't know. I don't know why her name or his name or their name's not showing.
Yeah, thank
you, Mr. Houdini or whoever the fuck. Whatever, that's cool. You're gonna have a follower.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. So anything you guys want to talk about? Open mic.
Well, what's your all-time end of life bucket list? One place you gotta go in the whole world.
I kind of like when they reverse the questions. Well, it's tough because there's so many. Like, I definitely want to go to like Vlad's castle in Romania, Dracula, Vlad the Impaler. But I'm half Italian, and I want to go to like Rome, where my great grandfather's from, and maybe like
Rome, huh?
There's like the island off Rome, off Italy. I'm by the boot, not Sicily, but by that where the vampires and the plague victims were and shit.
What the fuck is that?
Pavalia, yeah. Oh, yeah, so that's kind of cool. Venice would be cool, but I don't know. For an all-time list, I'm a big Chicago Bears fan, unfortunately. But boy, that's tough. I've been to Gettysburg. I really want to get to New Orleans, man. Ooh. I want to go see Madame Lovoso or whatever her name is in the bogs. I want to go see where the witchcraft was performed and the voodoo and shit like that. Vampires.
That'd be cool.
That'd be
cool.
Yeah, that's tough. Like I said, I got about 50 of them.
I know. Yeah.
What about you, babe?
Well, you already know. I want to go to Doll Island. I want to go to Doll Island. That's like, I told him, I'm going to make it. There's nothing. I'm going to make it there someday. First time I ever learned about it, I'm like, yep, that's my place. I'm going to go there.
Most people are petrified of you looking at pictures of that, and you guys want to go there. Is that Mexico, right? Or Venezuela or something?
That's Mexico.
We're going to go there. So that's my goal.
Right here, look, right here. Not me. Not me.
I got to do it.
It's Nate. Oh, Nate Elwell, Nathaniel Elwell from Newport Paranormal Society in New Hampshire. I've had him. Okay.
Hi, Nate. Thank you.
Oh, okay. I'm afraid of dolls. Wow, that's pretty cool. That's first. I asked people their bucket list, and no one's ever said that. People always say New Orleans, Dracula's Castle, Gettysburg, Salem, but Island of the Dolls.
I've been here for years. I'm going there.
Yeah. What about you, brother? What about you?
Well, for me, bucket list, the number one all-time location is I want to go to the Ardennes Forest and investigate the foxholes where the Battle of the Bulge happened.
Ooh. Whoa.
Just imagine going to Belgium, sitting in a foxhole and hearing an American talk back to you.
Yeah.
Lay low, soldier, they're coming in. What? Yeah. Or whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah. That and to pay homage to those guys and what they went through. I think
absolutely. Absolutely. If you think about it, really, that is terrifying.
Yeah.
You don't have cell phones or computers and you're in this little, what are you eating? Worms? Maybe leaves? Like, what are you gonna eat? You know what I mean? There's no domino. Like, those poor bastards. Oh boy.
Yeah. What they went through was intense, and I can imagine the energy that's even to this day. still lingers in that man-made forest. So
Yeah.
I'm really would love to go there someday. And
Wow,
record.
that's a killer. Wow, you both have very great locations that are first. I wish I had awards. I'd drop something off the screen or something, like an emoji. Because I like that, because I like to stray from the norm. Like Nicole, she's been to the Queen Mary. That's killer. Queen Mary, Winchester
Oh, that's
House.
awesome.
And you get all these places, and it's great. But to hear the ones that people like, I guarantee you, no one's ever heard of either of those. Honestly, they're not really promoted a lot. Is that Island of the Dolls? Is that private? Can you even get there?
I don't know. I've seen stories of people going there. So, I'm hoping that we'll be able to make it there someday. I've read a lot of different articles.
It's a trip.
How intense it is. I'm like, yep, I got to do it.
We'll pay some Mexican ferry boat guy to get us there.
That's right.
Oh man.
Right.
Yeah, they'll do it for so many pesos, right? It was like $10,000 of pesos is like $20 for us. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, something like that.
That's what I feel that energy on. I feel the energy of stepping on there and it just calls me. It's been calling me for a long time.
Yeah, I believe the island itself too is very. It's very like old natives used to be there, and trying to think, Mexico, not Incas, but like like the
Mayans and stuff.
Mayans, yeah. Mm-hmm. Which right there, oh boy, you mess with the natives, man. I tell you, yeah. What was your first stop in New Hampshire, in Ohio? What was your first stop for investigation, or what was like?
After Ohio State Reformatory, our first place was Prospect Place Mansion.
Ooh, never heard of that.
We've been there probably 6 or 7 times, and it was a stop for the Underground Railroad, and that place is insanely active. Yeah,
George Adams, he was a prominent figure in the early to mid 1800s. I think he was a senator. He was friends with Abraham Lincoln. This guy knew people. He was rich for his time, and he had a pretty big family. And this, and like Francis said, it was a stop along the Underground Railroad. So it's very, very intense energy there.
Yeah.
Wow. So he was a Richie, but he was a man of the people. Like he helped.
Yeah.
Right.
Precisely. Yep. One of the good ones. One of the real good ones.
Yeah. So this mansion's got to be 1840s, 50s, 30s.
It's old. It's old as shit. It's really, really cool.
Yeah. It's really
You've been there 9 times? Oh.
It's awesome, man.
You must get that smell to it. Like that.
Yeah.
It's definitely got a nice woody old smell.
Yeah.
And there on the 3rd floor in the ballroom, there's their pigeons harvest there. So in the summer, it's a little hard to breathe up there.
Yeah.
Ooh. I tell you, they don't make them like they used to anymore, though. Nothing could last that long now.
No.
The cheap particle boards they put up compared to the old stonework. Oh my God. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I'll have to Google that after the show because I never heard of it. That's cool.
Yeah, check it out.
It is cool. Thank you guys for all checking in. Don't forget, I forget we're even talking to people half the time. We're talking to Francis and Doug Weber from Beyond the Veil Investigations, also working with Paraflixx. Just a family couple doing their thing, moving from Arizona, coming out here. What do you guys follow as far as UFOs go? You don't really talk a super lot about that. Do you guys follow that? Do you believe in that?
I've always been interested in that.
Yep.
I'm a 100% believer. So, we lived in Arizona when the whole Phoenix Lights happened. So, so I remember when it hit the news and when it was all over the news the next day.
No shit. I've seen YouTube videos about you were there. Both you were there?
Well, we lived in Arizona at the time. We didn't get to see it, but
it was on the news the next morning because it was
all over the news everywhere the next morning. Everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
People thought it was the second coming of God, they thought.
Yeah, it was crazy. But
it was nuts.
And we hear that there's been a lot of sightings over Lake Erie out here. We haven't been lucky enough to see anything yet, but
always have
yeah.
Well, people, as far as Arizona goes, people go, well, that's just the moon and stars shining off the clay. The clay's very bright in Arizona. I go, I don't fucking buy that.
Yeah. That's what I've seen that footage.
Yeah, I mean, this is glowing almost like it did at the fucking Skinwalker Ranch did there in South Dakota. Whatever it was glowing like hell. Lake Erie, though, Lake Erie's got monsters, USOs, UFOs. Supposedly a sea serpent, I think, like a Loch Ness monster style, like a champ, even, right?
Yeah, I've heard of that for sure.
Okay, and I believe there's Bigfoot in your area too.
Oh yeah, it's supposed to be one of the biggest areas to have Bigfoot sightings. So
the Ohio Dogman.
Yeah, there's a place in southeast Ohio. I think it's a Wayne Forest or something like that, where it's huge monster forest, and there's people flock there because of all the Bigfoot sightings.
Wow.
And they say the Ohio Grassman also lives.
Yes, the Grassman.
Yeah.
I learned about him at the International Cryptozoology Museum in Portland, Maine. Lauren Coleman. Yeah, he's a good dude. He gave me the shirt. I'm like, I'm going to name drop it, put on my show. If you guys come to Maine, you got to go. It's the first and only one. Well, they put one open in Bangor now, but it's in Portland. They got Mothman stuff everywhere and Jersey Devil. You guys would like that stuff. So let's have a little bit of fun again. Let's switch a little bit. What do you guys put on for movies? I mean, I'm sure it's horror movies. It's got to be with him.
Oh, huge. We love the scary movies. We love them.
Can't go wrong with scary movies, man. But we're not going to rival. I'm a big comedy guy. I love all kinds of comedies as well. But most of our collection is horror movies. It's just what we love.
Yep.
Michael or Jason?
Our daughter this year. We've been slowly watching them with her to help her. To the movie.
Yeah, he's in with the little stuff. He's in with what's the little almost like a Lemony Snicket type stuff.
Well, we actually had her watch all the Insidious and Conjuring this year. She loved it though. So.
Oh my God, killer parenting.
We did watch Poltergeist with her first, so that was her ease up one with Poltergeist.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
you guys don't hold no punches. Wow. Who's your favorite slasher? Who's your favorite fake slasher? Jason, Chucky's, Freddy?
Man, it's I like them all, man. Really, they're all my favorite. I can't say one more than the other. Michael Myers.
It's like your kids, right?
Pick one. It's got to be Michael Myers.
You too?
Yeah, I Jason. I grew up watching Jason, so you know what I mean.
That's what got me into it was when he took Manhattan.
Yeah.
And when he was in the street and he kicked the beatbox over and everybody's staring at him and he goes, "Yo, it's okay." And he listens to his mask and go, "Who the fuck is this guy?" Well, we got a big one here from Nate. Guys, it must have been great so far, but I have my little man to bed. Oh, okay. No worries, Nate. No. I know you're all good, brother. You guys, I know you're all my friends. You don't have to watch. This is all going to YouTube. This is going to be saved forever. I appreciate all your support. We know you guys mean well.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming, Nate. We appreciate it.
Yeah. Nicole loves the Poltergeist film. Very cool.
Yeah.
Yes, the old man. But I mean, comedy's good too. I'm a big Adam Sandler fan.
Oh yeah, Adam Sandler back in the day, man. Those are my movies.
Yep.
Yes.
The other day I was thinking about the CDs. You ever hear the Adam Sandler CDs?
Finally, somebody, dude, in the early 90s, I used to listen to Korn, Cypress Hill, and Adam Sandler. And I'd listen to like Toll Booth Willie and shit. Welcome to Worcester. $1.25. You
$1.25 pop.
Oh my God. I'm coming out of the booth. Oh my God.
That and Fatty McGee.
Oh my God. Fire alarm goes off. Why'd you take the stairs? There's an elevator. They're fun. My God, that's great. You know what's funny? I've been to the I've been to the Red Arrow Diner in Manchester, New Hampshire, where he was born and raised in Manchester.
Okay.
And they have a sandwich called the Adam Sandler sandwich because he goes to him on the wall. He's been there. And that diner is portrayed in a couple movies of his. He's got like one set up. And recently I went to Salem and I went to the Hubie Halloween shooting sites. That movie he shot. Yeah, I went to his house and his neighbor, the werewolf's house. Have you seen the movie or not? But I went to that in Salem. I went to the lighthouse that he met the chick from Modern Family at the end at. And I went to the diner that she worked at. And the main street where he threw up in the beginning. Bah! I went to that street too. Yeah, that's in Marblehead, Mass, which used to be Salem. It's next to Salem, but I went there too. Yeah,
wow, that's cool.
That's so cool. And you're from Maine. You say you're up in Maine, right?
2 hours to Salem, brother.
And all that Stephen King stuff up there. He's my all-time favorite author, man. I've read all of his damn books.
Oh, I went to his high school. I went to Lisbon High School in Lisbon, Maine, Lisbon Greyhounds. And he grew up in Durham across the river. And my senior year, History Channel was there because they found some of his signed out books in the library that he signed out. And they kept the cards and they have them in plaques now in the library because he went to high school there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I've been to the Pet Cemetery shooting sites.
Wow.
I've been to Dice Hearts in Bangor where he got the idea for the truck movie with the elf head truck.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I can't think of the name of it right now, but
Maximum
Overdrive.
Yeah.
Overdrive. Yes. I've been to his childhood home and the church next to it that he preached at. He was a preacher for a little bit and he attended. And of course, his house in Bangor with the gargoyles on it. Dude, I'll fucking bring you out there for a day trip.
That's so cool.
I seriously would. You guys appreciate it and it's good and it's good stuff. And a lot of people don't want to know it. So I kind of do my own thing. And that's all I do, as you noticed. And that's all you guys notice. This is kind of our life. Most people are in dart leagues or softball tournament leagues. And we're paranormal investigators.
Yeah.
We're the weirdos. We spend. You guys like cemeteries? You guys hang out there? You get weird vibes off that, or?
Yeah, we haven't filmed there. We haven't done any episodes from any cemeteries, but we will go. You know, just to walk around, just to get some feelings.
Yeah.
We met with there's this people, other Paraflixx people called the was it Hollywood Paranormal Investigators? What's the name of the group? Hollywood.
The one that's on the night?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hollywood Detectives.
Hollywood Detectives. That's what
Hollywood
it is.
Detectives. Wow.
The woman Mandy, she's part of their group, and when she was developing her skills, she would go to cemeteries and try to read the different graves, and so she used that as a part of a developing technique for her sensitivity.
Really?
Skills. Yeah. So there's more than just walking around for fun there. People can.
Yeah. I feel like, Francis, you're kind of in tune a little bit. Do you have a little bit ability? Yeah, you do, don't you?
Yeah.
You don't broadcast it much, but
yeah, I'm very.
You'll see it on our videos.
Yeah.
I've watched them, and I see it, and I go, she's in tune. You don't really do readings for people, though. You don't really, like I said, you don't really sell or nothing. It's more or less your own thing. You use it, but you have it.
Oh yeah, it's very intense, and it comes out very strong at the locations.
Yeah.
I
feel like it takes a hold of your whole psyche, your aura. And I feel like, dude, even you got a little bit going on too. You guys are both very, what do I call it? Sensitives.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's definitely more sensitive. I pretty much just follow her lead when we're on these things. As time goes on, as we're doing this year after year after year, I feel like I am starting to develop a little bit.
You are, but the videos I see, she leads. The videos I see, it's almost like you have them pulling you, Francis. Is that fair?
Oh,
it's almost like you know where to go. And I'm thinking to myself, it's not predetermined. It's not fake, but she fucking knows. I watched some of your videos, and it's good shit. I swear to God, it's good stuff. You guys have been doing this for a while, honestly. And you guys put out some good material in the world that should know you. A lot of people do. But you guys are both in tune, and yeah, Francis, for sure, you guys were meant for this. Yeah. I think you guys came into it later than you probably were supposed to, but they don't let you go.
Appreciate those kind words, man. Thank you.
Oh no, like I said, dude, I don't get paid for this. I get paid for the radio show on Fridays, which I want you both on. It's just audio only, so I'd have to have one at a time. Yeah, but, I like visual because I can have couples and we can talk and rap. Yeah. I don't get paid for this. I have no brown on my nose. Like I said, I got nothing to work. Being dying last year would be actually May 5th would be 5-6 days from now will be my anniversary, my death anniversary for 36 seconds in that car accident.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I got brought back to life though, and I said, you know what? My mom came to me, and I just said, I had people. My GoFundMe, I started to get a car. It was all paranormal people, and one stoner person, one guy I buy weed off of. It was all people and I go, my friends and family didn't really even step up, and I had all these paranormal people, and it was the good ones. And then I started going, I'm gonna find the good ones in and out, and I started finding new friends here and there. And dude, I know you a little bit, dude, but I know her a lot more because I'm not even friends with you on Facebook. I don't even know if you have a Facebook. Do you?
No, we pretty much share it. She does.
Okay.
She does.
I do all the social media.
She does nice, and it's funny too because she puts pink hearts on everything, but everyone always says, "Thanks, bro. Thanks, dude. Thanks, bro." They're always.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm like, I figure you guys share it because everything's you two. It's your favorite, but I'm like, I think it's her, and I'm like, my girlfriend. I think it's her. But this is cool to kind of put the like I said, it's kind of cool to shoot the shit. We got about 18 minutes left. So it's kind of cool to talk to you because you guys have been there for my good and bads. When I was nobody, when I was starting out, I've been doing this for 7, 8, 9, 10 years. I just haven't been sharing it. And since I kind of witched out there, and I don't even know how I became friends with you guys, but I did. And you guys started liking my stuff. And then I started seeing your stuff. I go, they're in it for the same reasons. Mm-hmm. You don't have big heads, but you're good at what you do. Like, I don't mean to brag. I'm pretty fucking good at what I do. I remember shit. But at the same time, I'm the first guy to sit down and be like, what's up? You want to go see a cool place? I don't believe in like, no, who are you? No. You know what I mean? You all aren't like that. And that's why.
You only have 100 followers? Off with you.
Yeah.
No. Can't
as
be
soon as I asked you guys to come on the show, you're like, are you kidding me? This is going to be awesome. I was like, oh, I only got like 8 days notice. I usually have a little bit more of a notice, but I was going to take this week off. I wasn't really feeling it. I've had a lot of shit in my personal life going wrong, but I love this. This is what makes me want to live more is my shows and talking to good people around the country that I know I could. If I went to Ohio, I'd be like, "Yeah, I'm in Ohio. You guys want to go out for a pizza?"
Yeah.
Do it.
Same thing if you're in Maine. You know what I mean? So, 15 minutes left. You want to give any shout outs to anybody? Because this, like I said, this is going to be on loop. It get watched Saturday nights. People are out drinking and smoking, especially in the summer. But people sit down and watch it tomorrow when I load it on YouTube. So, is there anybody you want to give a shout out to?
One shout out I'll definitely do is my favorite all-time people on Facebook, True North Paranormal. They are literally they're part of Paraflixx, and they literally are the nicest, most genuine people. Follow them, show them love.
He's also a metal guy.
Yes, and he
John Kazuka, right?
Yes,
Yeah, you know John then, huh?
he and his wife, my favorite people, because they're like us. They're about, they treat people with respect. It's about just doing the paranormal and showing the love. And that's what we love. That's what it's about.
Since before my accident, he's been talking to me. He goes, "I'll stop filming for you. You ever want to talk?" He always tells me, if I feel bad about your mom. He did a song and he had me do backing vocals screaming.
We did.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm in it too. It was like, whoa. I was like, oh man, that's cool.
Those are the one people I'll say.
He's good people. I've never met the fucking dude. I want to have him on my show. He's a busy beaver too. Yeah. But that's cool. You guys give him a shout out because that means a lot. That verifies it.
Yeah, whenever he's doing demos or something, he always sends us a little bit of it. So he's always like, "Hey man, give this a listen. What do you think? Listen to the levels for me."
You're both fucking metalheads. Well, that helps. You're not gonna have some rap country guy in there. You're gonna have some people that know what's up. And I feel like, dude, honestly, horror movies, metal, and paranormal just all go together.
Oh yeah.
I
mean, I'm sorry. It's just. I mean, like horror movies, metal, and paranormal. How can you? I don't know. To me, that's the biggest orgy there is. That's the triangle, man. Yeah. I love it all. I think it's great, and that's cool that you guys are into that. But you're also great family people. You can tell you are great parents.
Focus on the family.
That's why it took us so long to get through all our evidence, because we don't want to have our daughter sitting there while we're on the computer. We wait till she goes to bed, and then we edit till 1:00 in the morning and get up at 4 every morning. It's like she gets our attention, and then we do the.
It won't be like that forever. Hang in there.
I want it to slow down. She's already 9. I want it to slow down. It's going too fast as it is. So
it goes by quick. I tell you, man. I met Heather's daughter when she was 9, and she's 14 now. I'm like, whoa, licensed in 2 years. Holy shit.
Yeah.
But she's got no interest in it. Not so much. A little bit, not a lot. But that's cool. I think it's cool to kind of pass the torch. It can be freaky. That's why, of course, you got to be careful, especially at a young age like that. But you teach her it's about respect, and it's not to be afraid about it.
Well, she's very sensitive too. That's the thing that's why I'm trying to learn as much as I can, because I can tell she's like 10 times more than I was when I was her age. We have an older son, and he has no interest at all. It creeps him out.
Really?
Because we had activity in our old house that just, messed with the family. So he's like, nope, I want nothing to do.
That'll do it. That'll do it. That'll put you either. You'll go. You know what I mean? And he might come back around. He's young. Yeah. He might come back around full circle. Nicole from high school is same high school as Chuck Norris.
Oh, nice. Chuck Norris.
He can all the jokes. So Chuck Norris can do it in one finger kick or whatever the fuck. There's always just little references about Chuck Norris.
When he's in Rome, they do as he does.
That's what it is. I like that one. And it's my bucket list. Rome. It's a spiced meatball. That's perfect. Chuck Norris and me will have split a pizza. Literally. That's funny, man. I'm so glad I had you guys on. We got 12 minutes, so we got a little bit of time. I want to talk some serious stuff because obviously it's been fun this whole time, but I want to talk a little bit more about I guess what your goal with Paraflixx is. Do you guys want to get a little bit deeper into some bigger places or more like not bigger places, I'm sorry, that's kind of rude, but more I don't know, like maybe something with a bigger story or bigger lore to it, maybe, or something not mainstream. That's cheesy, but you know what I mean.
I think what our goal is just really, we are already living out our goal. Honestly, what it is,
like
just getting to new locations as much as we can.
I like that.
Filming new episodes and learning more about the paranormal, learning more about the history, and on top of that, learning more about the editing process and the tech side of it all as well.
I love that.
All just about learning, man. We're lucky to have this platform that we're allowed to post on, that these genuinely nice people are willing to put our stuff on. And so it's just about learning, man. I want to learn more. I want to get out there more.
Damn. Francis, I love this dude. And like I said, even her, like you guys are both down to earth, great. I don't have enough. As not one thing, I don't ever look at your post and go, "Oh, they posted this." There's some people I do, and I don't look at your shit like that. I look at it and I'm like, I want to share it, I want to heart it, and I want to absorb it because you're in it for the right reasons. Everything you guys fucking say is like right on the ball. That's killer. I'm so glad to have you both on tonight. Beyond the Veil Investigations, check them out. They're doing a lot of stuff on Paraflixx. We got 10 minutes left. I know there's only a couple people watch right now, and it's a busy night. That's fine. But throw some more. I don't know. Cole's hanging in there. She loves pizza. That's killer. Who doesn't? Brick Oven's really good. They have Brick Oven Pizza in New Hampshire. That's really good. I went to G.G. Allen's grave. You must have heard of G.G. Allen.
Oh, yeah, man.
Oh, my. Littleton, New Hampshire. He's got a grave site. It's pretty wild. And they got a Brick Oven Pizza place there with a big place called the Fair Inn. It's like 1836. It was a carriage house between Montreal and Boston. And it's right in the White Mountains in New Hampshire, right? And President Eisenhower stayed there. And I think George Bush Sr. stayed there. And it's got 4 floors, and it's haunted on the 3rd floor because a girl committed suicide because the guy didn't love her or something. She drank some poison. Wow. And in her room, there's mannequins there, so no one will stay there. There's 2 mannequins, and it's propped up with a glass thing on the door as like a showroom because they don't want people staying there because supposedly it's haunted, that haunted.
Wow. That's crazy.
That's cool.
That came from pizza. That came from fucking pizza.
Yeah. Sounds like
yeah. Thanks. No, thank you, Nicole. I appreciate it. Nicole does Real Haunted Connections on Wednesdays on Paranormal King. I'm sure if you reached out, Nicole, I'm gonna put them both on the spot. If you reached out, they'd probably be on your radio show. It is audio only, but I'm willing to bet they'd come on and give you some time.
We appreciate all the support she showed tonight. That's awesome.
Yeah, we appreciate all the support all the time.
You guys, you guys are ones. Yeah, you guys appreciate you because you guys are ones to give it back. And every time I look, I get a notification. I'm like, oh, there's another fucking like, there's another share, there's another heart, and that's what it's about because not everybody sees our shit.
Right.
So if you share it in groups, someone maybe like in Philadelphia or like West Virginia, South Dakota goes, who the fuck are these guys in Maine? Who are these guys in Cleveland, Ohio? Whoa. You know what I mean? It's cool to branch out. Why not? It's free, right? Isn't that what Facebook is? Networking for free?
That, and it's just fun to meet new people, man. It's really fun.
It is fun because look how cool you guys are. You guys are like my best friends. I want to go over to have a beer right now.
Let's do it.
I'll be there in about 14 hours. You guys will be up anyway. You guys got kids.
We'll go up there. We'll meet you in Derry.
Oh, very cool people, man. Yeah, you too, Adam. Welcome back on my show. I appreciate it. Yeah, definitely. And like I said, Nicole, reach out to them on Facebook. I mean, I'm kind of wanting to just throw it out there, and maybe you guys don't want a lot of new friends, but Nicole's really cool. She lives in California. She's been to Winchester House in Queen Mary.
I love
That's cool, man. Winchester House. That's one we've always heard of.
Yep.
Such an odd place. You guys are into the odd shit too. Then you're in it for reasons, but you're fans too. I mean, you're in it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What's some more? Come on, let's talk. Let's wrap. We got 8 minutes. Let's wrap around some cool places you guys want to go to. I think there's better be more than one.
Oh yeah. Well, one place we did get to go that we're feeling super lucky was Bobby Mackey's Music World.
Yep.
That's another one.
We went there just a couple months back in May, I think it was.
Yeah, well,
the gateway to hell in the basement or whatever.
Yeah, they say there's a portal to hell in the basement.
We got a lot of great EVPs down there.
And we actually had something thrown at us in the basement.
Shut up.
I was filming him, and he's like, I don't remember what he said. And all of a sudden you hear somebody smash to the ground, and I just ran towards him. It sounded like somebody took a light bulb, you know, the sound of a light bulb, like, and they smashed it on the ground. It was so freaky.
I didn't see that video. I got to go back and look. I didn't see that one. Fucking Bobby Mackey's is legend. What'd you do, Francis? You run out of there or what?
No, I just ran up to him, and then of course he's like, "You go up there and go start looking at." I'm like, "What are you making me go first?"
I'm like, "Go! You heard it. Go!"
So I just went in there and I was looking. I couldn't find anything, but
we searched for the source of it, but we couldn't find it.
I love it. You stood tall. You stood. You stood
you have
tall.
to go after it. You got to go after it, just so you can show everybody that Because a lot of people, if you see something, I'm going to go and try to find it. I don't want to run because I want to see what it was.
Yeah.
Why else? Why are we in it?
Yeah.
It's calling your bluff, right? Yeah. It's calling your bluff. And no one can see your piss stains if the camera's up here.
That's right.
That's right.
Oh, you guys are awesome. What's another one? What's some more ones you've been to that are cool?
Allegheny Lunatic Asylum.
We did that one. Oh, it was amazing.
That's one. There's one hallway. It's on the second floor where they held the criminally insane people. But what they do is they have all of the doors for every room open. So as you're walking down the hallway, you can feel the energy.
Yeah.
We were capturing EVPs as we were just walking by. Like you could tell it was one guy on the left, one guy on the right. They were talking about her like, I smell her perfume. See her hair? Like they were talking about her as we were walking down the hallway.
It was very
wow.
creepy.
They were active. They were thinking. Yeah.
Very,
Wow.
very intense.
Yeah.
They got goosebumps.
That
Yeah, that's eerie. Nicole wants to know if you've been to the Washoe Club.
No, but I want to go.
All those Virginia City locations seem so cool.
Yeah.
What is it? So cool. They're out in Virginia City, Nevada, I think is where the Washoe Club is.
Oh, never heard of it.
I do want to go to the Conjuring House. I told him within the next year I want to do the Conjuring House.
Harrisville, Rhode Island. Yes.
I want to go
there. Have you been there?
You know what's funny? Right before the dude from Maine bought it, Corey, I know him a little bit. He's from Mexico, Maine, the one that's trying to sell it right now. I think he just sold it actually for like $1.5 million. Before they sold it, the old lady lived there. I wanted to go, but she was getting people arrested for trespassing.
Oh, wow.
So I didn't go. I've gone by it, but I didn't stop for pictures because it's so much fucking sign saying no private. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know me, I'm a picture guru, so I'm surprised I didn't. So I never actually been there. I've been to Lizzie Borden's. I spent the whole night, me and Heather alone in Fall River, Massachusetts. I got an orb on a shop vac in the basement. I asked her, I said, Lizzie, you tired of people talking about the deaths here and the murders? And there's a fucking thump on the whole house. Glass shook, the chandelier shook. I said, wow.
Wow, man.
That was pretty wild. That was a trip. But no, Conjuring House is dope. Bathsheba's grave is down the road, too.
I saw that online. I didn't even know it, so I saw somebody post a picture. I'm like, what? Gotta go.
I totally want to go. I know. Because you guys have never been past even Pennsylvania, so that's a New England must for you.
Yeah. There's lots. And then we've always wanted to go see Letchworth, too, in upstate New York.
Oh, yeah.
What is it?
Letchworth Village. Don't know
that
much
one.
about it, but I've heard we've seen stuff online that's it's haunted as fucking super.
But I think you have to sneak into it. We don't usually sneak into locations, so that's my only hesitance about it.
Well, we'll meet up and I'll teach you.
There you go.
No shit. It's almost like an abandoned, almost like a ghost town would be out west where you guys are from.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's tons of ghost towns out there.
Oh yeah.
I know. Just outside of Tucson, there's a tuberculosis hospital.
Oh my god, boy!
Yeah, just north of Tucson, and then there's some old forts down there, some old Mexican-American war forts.
Oh my god! Do you see what I mean? There's literally when people go, "I look at a couple bucket lists." I'm like, do you really realize how many fucking places there are? There's got to be. You wouldn't have enough time to hit up anyone. You wouldn't, in just America alone.
Yeah.
When you really dissect it, that's crazy. You guys are name dropping places I'd never heard of.
Oh yeah. Well, not even known locations. Like, look at us where we are in Ohio. How many battlegrounds are there from the French Indian Wars that no one's ever even knew was a battleground to begin with?
Yep.
Yes, yes. And people always think Gettysburg. They think, well, Pennsylvania, Virginia. I'm like, hello, surrounding states, Ohio, Illinois.
Yeah,
you guys have a lot. Native Americans.
Yeah.
Burial grounds. Yep. I mean, you guys are kind of in the. I guess you would call it the heartland of America, the heartbeat. You're kind of like where a lot of shit went down. Honestly, a lot of disputes.
We're very, very lucky, paranormally wise.
Yeah.
Wow. What do you guys do for the hell of it besides anything paranormal? Do you guys do anything?
We do a lot of just special things. Our daughter's into dance. She does ballet and jazz. So we spend a lot of time at dance with our daughter. She's the swimming. So weekends are devoted to dance and swimming. And it's all family stuff. It's all quality time with her as much as we can, because we know when we start investigating a lot, we're gone on the weekends and at night a lot, and so it's all just family.
That's a fair answer.
Older,
I get that a lot. When you have young ones, it's hard because it's all family time, and whatever time you do have left over, it's like, let's go investigate, let's do some research. You don't really care about little bullshit clicks or cliches about our. Like you say, maybe if they're on a horror movie once in a while, maybe in the background, be doing something. But for the most part, that's killer. I like that. Family is first for sure. Isn't Amityville House close to you, Adam? Amityville's in Long Island, New York. I haven't gone to that yet. That's on Ocean Ave.
That'd be great. I would love to go there.
That'd be cool. New York's you have to go through my end of the way by Maine. You'd have to go through Sleepy Hollow, New York, where the guy that wrote the book Sleepy Hollow is buried in the cemetery and shit. So that'd be cool to go see. So that's cool. You guys are kind of into the whole murder serial killer type shit too.
Yeah, we want to go with Villisca.
Yeah, Villisca House.
The Villisca House in Iowa. That's on my list. I want to go there too.
I've been in the outside of it. I didn't get to go in, but I got pictures in the outside. Just feeling like, fuck it, I don't care if I go in or not. I'm going to get the sign that says Zack's Murder House. 1916, 8 people died, 6 kids got killed, 2 adults, and they don't even know to this day who did it. And then,
I know. It's so sad.
And then, of course, while being in Iowa, right there is John Wayne's birth house, is the site of the first ever train robbery. Jesse James did it. And
oh, yeah.
And then after that is the Bonnie Clyde. What is it?
Bonnie and Clyde, yeah.
Bonnie and Clyde shootout side where Clyde's brother died at an old thing. So I got a picture of that too. I always got a lot of weird stuff. Midwest, Indiana, Ohio. You guys have a lot of gyms. This is a witchcraft museum in Cleveland, I believe, right? Witchcraft dungeon or something.
I never heard of that. I have to look into that.
Atlas Obscura. That's my big thing. ATLAS Obscura, OBSCURA. It's a free website and it tells you everything weird and odd in your state. You can add shit if you want to. And I looked in every state. In Ohio's got a bunch. That's where I found the Christmas tree store or a house. I mean,
yeah.
And the night in it, the lake lamps there.
Yeah, we look pretty close. Yeah.
In that same town is the Witch Dungeon Museum too, or a witch museum. And then of course it talks about like Niagara Falls, New York, things nearby and stuff. But you guys got a lot of crazy stuff in Cleveland area, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and stuff. So that's cool. Awesome. This hour flew by. Let's we got about a minute or two. I can go a little bit over. I'm allowed about 5 minutes over. So let's name drop your stuff real quick for those that are tuning in late. For Beyond the Veil Investigations are on all the formats like
TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. We're everywhere.
And of course, please subscribe to Paraflixx. Come check out our stuff there as well. That's over. And it's not just us. There's hundreds of fantastic content producers who post their stuff there. It's really, really good place.
It's growing every day. You look, there's more content involved with everything from the Sleepless Unrest. I believe that's part of Paraflixx, right? Sleepless Unrest, Conjuring House. All that stuff is just growing. So awesome. From me to you, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Family. It was definitely too fast. I'll definitely have to have you guys on the radio show. I can have, if it's a speakerphone, I can have you both on. Or if you have 2 lines. But other than that, it's either one. It's pretty much one person at a time.
Yeah.
So I'll plan something on a Friday night to have you guys on an audio that reaches other people too. That goes on different formats.
Appreciate that.
Thank you guys so much. We touched base on everything. Awesome guest tonight. Yeah, we'll have to have it on again. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you everybody in chat. Your questions, we could talk for another hour. So Beyond the Veil Investigations, Historically Haunted, a vodcast, and the Historian Ghost Hunter saying, have a great weekend, everybody. God bless and take care of each other. We're all we got. So support your local cemetery.
That's right.
Have a great night.
You have a great night too.